Hi guys, welcome back to Vintology by Lola. I just wanted to do a quick video to show you what I've been up to lately. I was really excited. This isn't anything new. I have seen other people do it. They print on paper that is not blank. They do old paper, ephemera, bags. So today, it was a rainy day here and it was cool. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to play. So that's exactly what I did. So I played. I printed on some really fun stuff. So I'm going to show you quick that, and then I have a couple other things that I'd like to show you. But these are those band music cards. I had a bunch of those. So I printed on those. My suggestion is that you put a bunch of them on a piece of paper. Choose something that is an all-over non-directional print, and you can have a great time, because that's what I did with these. And what I did was I used this tape runner, which I have had for forever, and it's by Tombow, and it's removable adhesive. So what I did was I just took a couple strips down here, and I just want to show you how easy it is to get off, okay? So that's what I did, and then I stuck it to a piece of white paper, and I filled the whole white paper up with different things. Now when you're done and you pull it off the paper, it just pulls right off. But then if you've got one of these erasers, it just takes it off beautifully. Now, I've seen it done with a glue stick, and I was like, I'm not monkeying around with a glue stick. So I tried it with this, and it was a dream. So that was perfect, okay? So this is index card, or not, sorry, alphabet file cards. Here's one. A lot of my papers are from Tanya Samuels. She has some great designs that are non-directional that would work perfect. So I went through that. I actually just went through my file of what I had downloaded and just, oh, I like that, click, like that, oh, click, until I ran out of paper. So that's those. Then I did little glassine bags. And look at, you guys, those are sweet. But you have to think about where you place them on the paper, because if your paper doesn't go edge to edge, and my computer doesn't do edge to edge, you have to know where that is going to not print so that you don't get that line. I'm okay with it because I made them and I think they're cute. The other thing, make sure it's taped down well, because if it's not taped down well, you can see what happened here. It jumped and it got all icky. This one turned out perfect, right? This one, not so much. Okay, so that's another tip. There is something with the glassine, I don't know what it is, you guys, that if your rollers on your printer are dirty or have ink on them, I don't know how or what, but it rolls off only on the glassine. I can't figure it out. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my husband run it through the cleaning process, and I only say husband because, quite frankly, I don't know how. I don't want to mess anything up, so I'll have him clean it. But it didn't come, this black stuff didn't come off on any other paper except for glassine. Go figure. So then I had seen this, and I thought, oh, I'm going to try this. The doilies, oh my gosh, you guys, those are so fun. And you're like, what am I going to do with a doily? Oh, now that you've printed on them, millions and trillions of ideas, right? Look at that one. So it's a flower and like a splash of different colors of, I don't know if it's paint, if it's supposed to be paint or ink, but I love it. So here are those. Okay. Then I decided to do, I had gotten these bags, I don't know, from some online sale. And I thought, ooh, these are fun. And they're shiny and they're not glassine, but they're just a really nice quality paper. So I took it, and I love this paper. This would be gorgeous wallpaper, probably what it originally started out as. And I tried it, and I loved it so much, I said, I'm going to do the back. So I did the back. So it almost looks like it's professionally done. I'm so excited. Wish I had more of these bags. I only have like 2 or 3 more. But I thought, would this be the cutest thing for a book, but even cuter to give someone as a gift, you know, to put their, instead of wrapping it, put your present in here. So cute. Okay, so moving on, I did old receipts. So this was an old receipt. Here is an old receipt that was from a farm store. And that's how brown it was, and that's how it turned out. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. My computer would grab some of the paper and it wouldn't grab enough of what I didn't have enough tape down when I started. And so it would print on the paper. And I don't know how to explain it. So if you have your paper like this, and it's running, and it's put on another piece of paper, and it's coming out like this, somehow this moves, and it only gets half done. I think that's what happened. So I tried to be much more aware of what was going on and how to do it. And you can see here, because my printer doesn't do side to side, I have this little one, but I'm okay with that. Okay, here's another receipt, and I did it as Christmas paper. These two were together like this. You can get two of those on one. Cute. This is an old, I don't even know. I got a whole bunch of old mortgages from the 40s and 50s. Let's see, this one is, 1925. Anyway, and I'm like, what am I going to do with them? Well, my gosh, do they look gorgeous printed on. You put those in a book or stick them, and then you have all this information on the back that's still fun to put in a journal. This, and I believe I did another one somewhere. I did Edith Holden, November. You have the great page, and then look at, isn't that pretty? Here's another one of the oopses, you can see, but I think what I'll do is I'll probably fold it and cut this off, or I might do something with it where I put it on a flap. I'm not sure, but I'm not getting rid of it. This is another book page. So you see, it took me a while to get into the swing of it. I've got 5 or 6 of them that are not great. This was a English book, and this was the other English book. This was some foreign language, and it still has the thread in it. I have no idea what language this is, but I thought, I'm going to use that, turn that in. Here's my October, okay. A piece of letter with Asian writing on it. I think it's Chinese. Here is instructions for a pattern for stitching. That would be fun. This is a shorthand page, and that one turned out really cute. And this was the bottom piece of that one, and that is just an old book page. Very fragile. That would probably be something I would use on a masterboard. This was from a recipe book, fishes, and then I did music paper, okay? And just remember, upside down, right side up, so you can see this is upside down. This is right side, but my music is the other way. So be aware of that if you're going to do directional. Then I did this one, more pretty. Oh, and this is one of my favorites. Okay, so this is almost like magazine paper. It's just really nice. And that was the back of sheet music. This was part of a ledger, just a scrap piece that I had. Here is part of some ledger that I had, and so that I just did this one. And that one's fun. This excuse me, another ledger. Yeah. This was another ledger, and ledger. I love this one. This one kind of got crooked and kittywampus, but I love the way it turned out because, again, it was just a half of a piece that I had left over. And this one's so pretty with the green. The roses. This one turned out really pretty, too. And then this one, oh, love this one. This was actually, this one didn't have anything printed on it. And then I just wanted to tell you, if you did the doilies, you could always keep the, what is it? It's not the mirror. The impression of it. I can't think of what it's called right now at the moment. But you could keep that and use that for something else. This, I just kind of cut it apart and saved it because I just wanted that piece. Okay, so that's the first thing. If you haven't tried it, try it. It's a lot of fun, and it's a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. And it was just wonderful. Then I went to my mailbox today. You guys, I don't know if any of you love, what's her name? I always forget her name. Hang on. It's on her fabric. Okay, so it's J. Wecker Frisch, and I think I'm saying that right. Anyway, she works for Riley Blake Fabric. She has got the coolest fabric for junk journaling, you guys. So I wanted to do something for my girlfriends in Milwaukee, my old friends, and I fell in love with this, you guys. Look at how cute this is. And it's sold just as a panel. So I bought the panel, right? It's my friendship book, their photographs, my class, snapshots, and each one of the gals has a name, you know? So it's so cute. I don't know if her name is Zoe or Doc. And then there's Evelyn and Alice and Josephine and Toby and Mary and Alberta. Anyway, so cute. Isn't this just going to be the cutest cover for a junk journal? Oh, I just think that's going to be so cute. So then on the inside, oh, and the name of this is called Old School. And this is actually one of the fabrics too. I just couldn't figure out how to use that one, so I didn't buy that one. But along with this comes, I shouldn't say along, but in this line, right, comes the library cards. So for those of us who only knew that's how you took out books was using a library card, this was the coolest thing. So I'm going to put this on the inside of the book. Oh, I just love it. Then I know it's a little early for Christmas, even though everyone's doing Christmas in July. This same designer, Jay Weckerfresh, oh, I'm sorry, I'm slaughtering her name, has this gorgeous fabric out for Christmas. Oh my gosh. Is that not yummy? Snowmen, carolers, price tags, the rocking horse, Christmas tree, the little boy, the little family. And look at that cute Santa. And then the little girl and the cardinal, the herald. Oh my gosh, Saturday Evening Post. You guys, this is going to be another cover. I am so dying to do it. So I'm going to do a soft cover and then I'm going to stitch around each of the squares. I am so excited. So I wanted to share that with you. Then, what else have I been doing? Everybody's been doing Dollar Tree hauls. So I rarely go to Dollar Tree. I know, whatever. I just don't. But this time I did because I fell in love with these little boxes. So I have an event coming up that I'm going with some girlfriends. So I'll show you what I made them with mine. So this was mine, right? Phantology by Lola. So I got one of the boxes and I got these darling letters from Hobby Lobby. And then they have these new cute bows, right? And they're dimensional because they're foam. Totally cute. Love it. So I did purple, green, pink for the other people I'm making it for. And so then I put stuff inside of it. So I had fun. So I don't know if any of you guys have seen these. I had not seen these till recently. They're called letter openers, but I'm calling it just like a blade, a cutter. I wouldn't use it to cut anything important, but you know how we're always trying to cut the sides of paper pads and stuff and you just need something at your desk? I thought this would be really cute. So I made everyone one of those. I also picked up the darling bow paper clips from Hobby Lobby. They are so cute. So I gave everyone 3 of those just to have something cute. Then I made everybody a glue charm, right? So in case someone's here who, no offense, lives under a rock, but that's how, except my glue probably is dry. There we go. Just like that. So everyone's going to get one of those, okay? So then, turn it over, because that's the beauty of this, is that you flip it over and it opens on the other side, right? So you get goodies there. So then I bought everybody a cute pin, and I used to collect pigs when I was in high school and college, and I got away from it, but I still have such an affinity for pigs, you guys. And when I saw this, I had to get the Shaker Pig pen from the Dollar Tree. It was so cute. But I got them all fruit. I got them strawberries, okay? And then I decided, oh, well, if we're going to do beading, let's do beading. So I made everybody a beaded keychain. And I did it in their favorite colors. And we all know orange is my favorite color, so I did an orange one for me. And that turned out really, really cute. Okay, so then I did that. Lastly, what I did, I saw somebody, hang on a second. I saw somebody making these, and I know these aren't new either, but the way she did it, it was so phenomenal. I am so sorry I cannot remember her name. I've been running around doing a whole bunch of stuff because I'm leaving for out of town tomorrow, and I just wanted to do some crafty stuff. But she had done the little shaker like candy packages, right? So I thought, well, I don't want to buy 100 of these little baggies. Because what they are is they're like jewelry bags, except they're hard plastic. And I happened to be in Hobby Lobby, tootling around, what's new, and I saw they had these. And it was 6 of this size and 6 of the bigger size for $1.99. And I thought, well, that's better than $6 for 100 of them. And what am I going to do with 100 of them, right? So I did that. I went through my stash and I used everything I had. So this is my Christmas one. I had the Christmas button, and I took it had a shank on the back, and I cut it off. This was a candy cane I made years ago, and then I put tape on it, and then I put an eyelet on it and a cute keychain. Okay. Then I did another Christmas one, and this one is, I can never get the hot cocoa. This, too, was a button with a shank that I took off, and I put some candy canes in there and some snowflakes. Did the same thing. I didn't have a red, big, chunky plastic one, so I thought I'm just going to put a small one on it. But it turned out so cute, and they were so easy. And then, of course, because I love orange, we know I had to do a pumpkin one. And this is actually for a friend of mine who loves Disney, so she's getting it because the little candy has Mickey on it, and it's a Mickey pumpkin. How cute is that, right? And I liked the black glitter. And then, because everybody's strawberry happy, I decided I better make some strawberries. These were the strawberries for Hobby Lobby. I did have to buy those. And then this was strawberry confetti that they had there too, and then I just added beads and sequins and everything, and then I put in this is Hobby Lobby's strawberry, their strawberry washi tape, and when you're all done, you just, after you tape it and everything, and you take decorative scissors, and you just put a little eyelet in all of them, and then put a keychain on them. Aren't they cute, you guys? Okay, so I just tried to make it really quick, but I can't. So hope everyone has a great weekend. I know it's only Wednesday, but we are almost to the weekend. Thanks for stopping by. I will talk to you soon. Peace out.